Alright guys, so something new just popped in to Subnautica Below Zero's experimental branch. And there's probably a really good chance you're wondering what it is, right? It's the first Leviathan to be brought into Below Zero. Actually, we can see it just down there. I can't pronounce its name, but it's absolutely, positively terrifying. And, well, let's get into this crazy behemoth. Oh my god, I can't believe they've actually added this already so fast. Because as you know, it was only yesterday they released the full version of the Sea Truck, or at least their Sea Truck update for early access, along with some other fancy creatures and fancy gameplay stuff. I actually did a video earlier too on that, so if you want to check that out after this video, I mean, by all means, go ahead. I'm going to call this the Pink Dolphin for now, though, because that's really all I can pronounce. So, the Pink Dolphin, as you can see, is definitely a Leviathan, and I'm going to see how big this thing really is. This is about Reaper Leviathan sized, or potentially even bigger. We're going to have to spawn in a Reaper just to see what's going to happen when they meet up and stuff like that, but in general, just so you know, this creature is brand new. The way it moves is still under development. Everything about this creature, to be honest with you, is still under development, and it's not meant to be seen in the game world just yet. Does it have a PDA? No, it does not, unfortunately. Now, let me go ahead and spawn in a Reaper Leviathan. So there's a Reaper friend right there being loud. Oh, the Reaper doesn't seem like it likes that at all. This thing actually seems like it might be a little bit bigger than the Reaper, actually. We won't know until they get really close. Speed. Let me just free cam. All right, so here's this guy right here diving down. Oh god, he's actually attacking that. It looks like it's grabbed it in its mouth. Hang on a second. Did it, or is it just bugging out? I think the model is just bugging out. And then there's a Reaper trailing behind it. Oh my god, it's way bigger than the Reaper. The Reaper doesn't stand a chance against that thing. This thing is massive. Holy crap, I didn't expect that. Damn, it's got like, it's almost like it's got a shell on the exterior. It's got an exoskeleton like a lobster or something, and it's got some transparent fins here as well. Oh yeah, it's like a like 3/4 of the sea dragon. Here's the sea dragon in comparison. Yeah, it's maybe half the size of the sea. So I grossly overestimated its size. In my defense, it's the first Subnautica Leviathan we've ever seen in Below Zero, so we're just going to act like that didn't happen. However, there are some points I want to jump into with this creature. And again, keep in mind, it's not done. With its massive size, if I spawn a Sea Truck, and I make reference of the Subnautica developers when they released the Sea Truck a couple days ago, actually, in their update. But when they released it, they hinted towards having to use a little docking jettison thing in the back of the Sea Truck to get rid of anything that you might have loaded on, basically. There's a little switch right there. That switch right there. Well, apparently, there are threats to the Sea Truck that could crush its modules or the Sea Truck itself, putting it in danger. And that's why you would have to jettison them. I think this creature right here with its giant camel spider-like mandibles is going to be clamping down on us. And it most likely is going to get its own cinematic attack as well, as you know from the squid shark. You need to be quiet, good sir. I have stuff to do, and I can't deal with you if you're going to be really loud and obnoxious. You're trying to... If it's headbutting this... If it's headbutting the Pink Dolphin, whatever name I gave it, does that mean it's bumping uglies? Because, I mean, they're both pretty ugly. You know what? We're going to go over here, and we're just going to check... Nothing over there. We're just going to check out a little bit more about this creature. What I've gone ahead and done is created a Sea Truck with 5 additional modules to make it represent somewhat, basically the max size of the Sea Truck. Now, I want to see just how big this thing is in comparison to Subnautica's new creature. And this is a lever, by the way, that detaches everything in case you're being crushed and most likely caught in the camel spider-like jaws of the new creature. But let me go ahead and spawn. I'm going to set speed to 0.1, and I'm going to spawn this creature right here. All right, so here is the new creature, and we check this out. Let me just speed 0.3 a little bit so it spawns in. There we go. So you can see clearly its jaws are absolutely massive, and it has an interior set of teeth as well. And the animation that this thing plays to attack is actually quite horrifying, and we're going to check that out in just a moment. But my theory is that with these giant pincer-like claws on the very front of it, it looks just like a camel spider's front-facing claw things, whatever, it's mandibles. I feel like that is going to latch on to either the weak points or even directly onto one of the modules, and you will have to run over here and hopefully it'll let go. And if not, well, then you have to actually release a module or potentially part with everything should this creature get you in its jaws. Otherwise, well, you risk losing the sea truck cabin, which is the most valuable and expensive asset that you can currently create in Subnautica below zero. And if that happens, well, clearly you have some bigger issues to deal with than this guy right here, because you have to resource farm. Now, it does seem like its eyes, for whatever reason, are kind of strange and not working correctly. And I could do speed 0.2 or something, or 0.3 and just see. I don't see any blinking. I don't see any eye movement at all, really. It's just this one purpley glowy eye down here. And I also get the vibe that this thing isn't entirely created to scratch right now because of the fact that it's not really matching up with the quality of the squid shark that we had seen previous. This thing is really just spinning around in circles. I think the best thing about this, though, is the fact that it does appear to have some kind of armor plating all around it. But you see, at the end of the day, oh my god, look at how big this thing is in comparison to the diver. Let me see if I can trigger its bite animation, and I'll really show you guys something nightmare-inducing. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Open wide. There we go. Okay, yeah, so that's actually kind of hard to catch because when they add these new creatures... when they add these new creatures in, they usually have a really fast broken anime. Look at those teeth, dude! It has teeth upon teeth. It's teeth of teeth. Dude! I'm surprised there's not teeth here, too. And then that's basically that. Wow. Dude, that is crazy. So it bites down. It opens its, like, mandible-like face here, and it clamps down with these teeth, and I'm assuming then these clamp down and hold it while it chews on its prey. So the Reaper Leviathan over there might be dangerous and all, but if a Reaper Leviathan was caught in this thing, more or less what I see happening is these outside mandible-like extensions would grab onto the Reaper, immobilizing it, and then it would literally eat it alive or chew it in half, and it would do it fairly easily with how big that jaw is. Just take a moment and think about how terrifyingly horrible that would be. I would even be worried about a sea dragon to an extent, because this thing could literally latch on and chew its way to victory. Literally chew its way to victory. And you can see clearly the size of my diver in comparison. This thing could literally eat the diver in one bite. It could eat you in one single bite, and I'm willing to bet it will be able to fairly easily. I love how it has, it reminds me of like a lobster's exoskeleton type of deal. Like that's what it reminds me of, just all this armor platings here. But I'm willing to bet that if I bring out my knife and I do my speed 1 and I increase, there we go, my no damage cheat is on. Let's see, first off, can it hurt me? I can hurt it, so that's good right now. It looks like it's actually trying to hit the sea truck. But let's see, can it hurt me? Can you grab me? Do you have anything going for you at all that may be in the realm of cinematic? Because guaranteed this thing will have a cinematic sequence. I say that because, well, 1, it's too big not to have one, and 2, well, I noticed that the sea truck actually sinks inside this thing's mouth. See that right there? Which kind of indicates to me that something along the lines of a cinematic sequence probably happens when you encounter this thing. Actually, I just noticed underneath its jaw, it has like a detaching section there. And I noticed too, these fins are kind of translucent, which I don't understand why that would even be a feature. Come on, man, you gotta, can you hit me instead of, you know, swimming away and acting like I'm not a threat? I have a knife. I will hurt you. I will literally stab you. Come on. There we go. Oh, God. Wow, it actually did hit me. I don't even know how to feel about that. Well, I'm gonna damage 10,000 and hit you. If I... Oh, God, I can't catch it. Hang on. Come here, because if it turns around and it hits me, I'm boned. Oh, no. Okay, come here. Let me just hit you once. Just let me give you a bad touch once. No, no, no. Oh, come on. Come. No, God damn it. I swear by the end of the day, we're going to have a dead Leviathan. I don't care what it takes. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Oh, my God. Okay, we're going to dive in. This time, we're going to get King Captain Assholes and Sadness. I can promise you that. I just have to find Captain King Assholes and Sadness. Where are you, big guy? I know you're here somewhere. And you're... Come on. Okay, now you're dead. Now you're dead. That's right, punk. Are you dead? Why is it still moving? Oh, hi. How you doing, little guy? Hey, okay, so it doesn't have a death animation, but at least we can see it. I really want to see this thing next to a squid shark. Let's just compare them. Oh, the squid shark is tiny. This thing could eat the squid shark in one bite too. Oh my God. Now I'm thinking, what about the sounds? Because you can hear the squid shark. You can see everything about this creature and just how it interacts with the world. This giant ass guy right here is going to be nuts. Look at that. I could swim inside its mouth. Oh, God. That is terrifying as all hell. Look at this. I can literally get inside its mouth. Can you not? Get out of here, man. You can't even grab me. Like, I have no damage on, so you're not going to do anything to me. Dude, that is so disturbing. I don't think it would be very effective at grabbing a person. Can you get out of here, man? I feel like if this thing grabbed a diver, it would literally snap them in half. This would be like a knife through butter. And if it wasn't, well, then it'd be pretty damn close to it. And honestly, I'd rather get snapped in half so I'd die instantly. I'm not going anywhere near those teeth. Nice timing. Nice timing with the whole teeth thing, Squiddy. You did a funny. You did a funny, but I didn't laugh, dick. So realistically, all they need... Polish the animations, polish the AI, make this thing have cinematic animations for when it attacks things, and it also needs its sounds. Let's just get a better comparison real quick of this thing. Let me out. Come on. There we go. There's a sea truck cabin. Oh, man. Yeah, this is definitely... It's bigger than the Reaper Leviathan, but it's smaller than the Sea Dragon. It's going to be interesting to see how the Shadow Leviathan also matches up to this thing. As far as the location, this thing may be... You see, like, it's latching onto the sea truck. It wants to hit the sea truck, and it's definitely designed to do that. It's definitely designed to be a sea truck destroyer. It's you. That was... Not today, Captain Dildo. And this guy, look at this. I'm inside its... Come on. Let go. Okay, guys, I think it might have some kind of like latching capability, or I'm getting stuck in the model. But I did notice that like I don't get released right away when it rams into me, which is kind of concerning, but to me it just confirms, because the squid shark doesn't go after your sea truck like this. No, it doesn't care. They're actually kind of like glorified dolphins when you look at them from below. They're like really majestic glorified dolphins. I don't know if that's an insult or not, and you can see the spines up here too. One last final look at this guy. We got 3 of them, actually. You got the purple glow of the eyes, the armored body. It seems to have webbing as well between the spines here. That's most likely either for turning, to help it turn, since it lacks fins and has so much bulky armor. But wait a second. How does this thing even efficiently swim? Because honestly, guys, this looks like the shell of like a crustacean or something. And... it has like a lobster tail too, what the hell? But how does this thing effectively swim with such small, slender fins that take up next to no area at all, and no top dorsal fin or it? How is this thing actually efficiently swimming around? Because this guy right here is the same way. It just got these spines instead. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist. I don't really know much about fish. I just know they need these little flippy flap things to try and steer and move themselves around. even the tail isn't really sufficient to provide propulsion through the water, in my opinion. But again, I'm not an expert, so maybe your local person in the comment section might be able to point me in the right direction and give me some information. That would be very much appreciated, guys. That is it for now, though, on Subnautica. Below Zero, a brand new Leviathan. Yes, it is a real, actual Leviathan. And it's looking pretty nasty. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Also, guys, just a heads up, I changed over my audio setup. I'm using a Go XLR mixer now instead of my old previous setup. And I don't know if this sounds better or worse to you guys. Please let me know in the comments section if you have watched any of my videos in the past, if this sounds better or worse than the setup I had previous to this. So any video before this one. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.